Okay, so I am here on the AWS Management Console, and I'm going to go to Launch a Virtual Machine. I'm going to choose the Ubuntu server. Review and launch. Launch. I'm going to create a new key pair and call it Disney. And download it. Exit out. And launch my instances. And while that's pending, I'm going to go to my file and get rid of this so that it makes it a .pem file. So that's ready. Alright, and I'm just going to pause it while it finishes pending. Okay, so it's running now. So I'm going to connect. And I'm going to copy this to paste into my terminal. Alright, so I'm going to open up my terminal now. And I'll go here. And my file name was Disney.pem. And here's where I'm going to paste that I just copied. Yes. Should have this ready to go in just a minute. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to do the sudo apt-get update. Alright, and now I'm going to do the sudo apt-get upgrade. And this one usually takes a little bit longer, so I'm going to pause it while it does its thing. Okay, so the upgrade just finished, so I'm going to clear this out. Alright, so we want to do a username loop. So to create that user, I'm going to go here, we're going to create a password. Whoop, sorry. I skipped a step, sorry. Okay, sudo add user Luke. Alright, now I'm going to enter the password. Alright, and we're going to skip this part. Okay, now what I want to do is, what I tried to do above is, I'm going to sign in as Luke. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so right now Luke's home directory is Luke, so we're going to change that just a little bit, but for right now I'm going to exit out and clear. Alright, so now we want to add a group, and our group is going to be rebels. So to do that, we do sudo add group rebels. Alright, and that is done. Alright, now I'm going to move up a level into the home directory. Alright. And now we want to make the Star Wars directory, which will be Luke's home directory. So to do that, we're going to do sudo mkdir Star Wars. Alright. And if we go here, we'll see that it's there. Alright, so for now, we can... That looks good. Alright, so now we're going to go into our editing mode. Alright. And we want to find the pass.wd file, and I see it right there. So we're going to go sudo vim pass.wd. And I'm going to scroll down to the Luke. Go into insert mode. And I'm going to change his home directory to Star Wars. And write and quit. Alright, that looks good. Gonna clear this out. Alright, I'm going to log in as Luke. And as we can see, Luke's home directory now is Star Wars. Alright, so we can exit out. Alright, and now what I want to do is to go back into that Star Wars directory. So to do that, I'm going to go home, Star Wars. Alright, now I want to create our Vader folder. So to do that, I'm going to do sudo mkdir Vader. Alright, so we have a folder named Vader, and we need a file named Chewbacca. So to do that, I'm going to do sudo touch Chewbacca. Alright, you can see what I've got there. Alright, so we've got Chewbacca and we've got Vader. Alright, the Vader folder should have executable privileges for the user and nothing else. So to do that, we need to go to sudo chmod. Alright, our number to do executable privileges for the user, nothing else, that number comes to 100, and the folder is Vader. Alright, for the Chewbacca file, we won't read an executable privileges for the user, read for the group and other. So when we do that, that number comes to 544. And that's for the Chewbacca file. Alright, so I'm going to see if the changes worked. And they did. So we can see that there. Alright, now we need to change the owner and the group. Alright, so to change the owner, I'm going to do sudo chown. We want the owner to be Luke for the Vader folder. We want the owner to be Luke for the Chewbacca file. So both of those are the same. And then we also want to change the group to Rebels for both of those. So to change the group, we're going to do sudo change group to Rebels for the Vader folder. And we're going to do sudo change group Rebels for the Chewbacca file. Alright. And so we can see that the change went through. So we've got our privileges here. Our owner has been changed here. The group has been changed here for both the Chewbacca file and the Vader folder. So now I'm going to clear this out. We're going to start all over. So I'm going to sign in as Luke. We're going to clear. Alright, so this is where our screenshot looks like the screenshot at the end of the PDF file. Alright, there we go. So Luke's home directory is Star Wars. We've got a Chewbacca file with the correct privileges, owner, and group. We've got our Vader folder with the correct privileges, owner, group. And that will conclude this video.